We are back for today. I did took 2 days off. I did took a while off posting videos also. Um, I should be posting though. I think later tonight. I'm not gonna work on a new edit. I think I'm just gonna re-upload an edit. Um, yeah, I'm probably just gonna re-upload an edit instead, and then just work on a new edit in the meantime.
Like that, usually
Let's see here.
on in the next few days. Or,
All right.
okay, so I'm gonna go look for a mod. Okay, well, I'll see when you get back. Oh, Charlotte, wait. With the book.
I'm just gonna mute this stream. I don't really expect much people to be here. Just cause I know. Oh shoot, I should probably start doing more school. I I've been feeling like I don't know. I feel like education is just not. But then I kind of do. I did experience on how the adult life is usually. Not that fun. There's a good explanation that once you're a you know when you were a kid you hate going to school, but then when it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's like the best days, you know. Like you don't gotta do much. I know Fridays were always the best, just cause like Friday nights back then, you get out of school, maybe go to Pizza Hut with your coupon as a kid, eat, and then you go home, play video games, and call it a night, you know. I feel like that was the good old days back then. As a kid, I always experienced on getting those little coupons from Pizza Hut. It's like you get a free pan pizza if you read a certain amount of books, and that would always be a pretty good treat after school. Hey, welcome on in, Ghost. How are you doing today, man? I feel like I did. I'm not gonna say you're not a new viewer. I think you did popped up to my stream at one point. Hey, welcome on in, Common. How are you doing today? Welcome on in, you guys. Yeah, that's good to hear, man. But yes, if you guys do love anime, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. I do usually One Piece content. I do like certain anime content on the side, of course. Oh, you did? Okay, okay. I was like, long time no see then. That's good. That's good. Everything is going well for you. Yeah, but if you guys are into anime, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. We're currently at like 2,160 subs. Um, so yeah, that's pretty great. But yeah, I would say that I feel like many kids these days are like, I know that right now it's like pretty late for most people to be in my life just because they have like school the next day. Hey, welcome on in, Drake. How are you doing today, man? You are a very good YouTuber. That means a lot to me. Thank you. How are you doing? Um, but yes, I have school tomorrow also. But I do kind of realize that when you get older, even if you have an off day, it still sucks, just because you're gonna have to go work eventually. Um, Maybe as a college student, right? I guess you don't really gotta worry much in the like in the mornings, because you could rest more, and but in the evenings it's like you have work, then after work you have to study, because college students, actually, if you realize, many college students usually work in the evenings. Just because if they work in the mornings, then they feel exhausted. and then they have to add on top on studying, which would be more pressured. Well, both are more pressured, but I feel like in the morning it would because you won't get enough sleep really. Now in the morning you can get plenty of sleep of for a college student, but once you're like a fully adult, you kind of just work to the day you die basically, you know. It's not even that fun to do. Um Even when it's your off days or you don't work, it still sucks because you still have that constant like, you know, you have to show up, you have to do this, you have to do, you know, it just sucks in general. Hey, welcome on in, Aaron. How are you doing today, man? Welcome on in. Back in the days, yeah. I know back in my days too that I guess it was a little much better, you know, like as a kid, like you know, Saturdays and Sundays, like Saturdays were always the best too. Sundays you is pretty good also. Um yeah, it's like you know, basically in the mornings people hate going to school, right? But then they have like the whole afternoon off and it's like they can do, you know, they can play their games and stuff like that. Hey, welcome on in, Edits. How are you doing today? What's up, guys? Welcome on in, man. Long time no see. How are you doing today? Hi, I subbed in like, hey, I do appreciate it. And my toast, how are you doing today, man? Welcome on in. I used to get back from school, go home, get in my games, and play Minecraft with the boys. I miss the days. Yeah, I would always, I guess like back then, I didn't really have a console. Well, I did, but no Wi Fi, but I would always be playing like Call of Duty offline with my brother, so that was pretty fun. Hey, welcome on in, Chew. How are you doing today, man? Bro, it's been too long, for real. We actually hit 2,000 subscribers, Chew. We're actually at like 2,161 now. So we're just, you know, we're still at it, you know, on YouTube. Doing good, dude. Hey, that's what's up. That's good to hear, Edits. I'm graduating here soon. Then gonna work on a master's for something called anesthesiologic assistant. Same old grind. You've been good, man. I've been alright, you. Hey, congrats on your graduation. Hopefully you get that master's. Um, yeah, you're like basically. I see the much growth on you. I really hope you do get that master's. Um, yeah, you're doing really good, man. I'm proud of you. Honestly, I'm really proud of you, dude. I've been all right though. You know, already trying to hustle, save money. Just I don't know. Like I do want to get back into school. It's just I don't know. I don't even have motivation that well to even like clean up my room and stuff like that. It's just I feel like I just been kind of worrying myself about like finding a new place soon. I guess. How's your work been? My work's been alright. Edits. Hey, welcome back, Aaron. Yeah, work's been okay. Just doing my thing. Um, yeah, it's okay right now. I I want to find a new job. But it's really hard these days to even get a new job with experience. I had 6 jobs before. But yes, I did had 6 jobs before. I oops. I used to work in like, you know how I told you guys in restaurant. I work in restaurant, fast food, another restaurant, some other fast food places. Janitor also. So I do have a good amount of work experience, but they just don't like I don't know, they just don't want to pick me, I guess. I'm about to be older than everybody at my school. How old are you, Ghost, if you don't mind me asking? I'm assuming you're around high school. Yeah, I know you've been on your grind for so long. Motivation is hard to find nowadays. Yeah, I really don't, cuz there's like two meanings of like I feel like motivation is like you're into it, you know? Like you have that certain flow, you know. Sometimes I do feel that way in times that I do make videos, but like sometimes I feel like it's usually just discipline, you know? Like I don't know, I just feel like it's like discipline in a way. Like for me, I could tell if it's motivation or it's discipline. Usually for me, it's like discipline. Oh no, you're not from high school? Oh. Yeah, I might be older than people. Well, probably next year to be honest, cuz I'm going to turn 19 next year. Um the thing is though, I'm still in high school and I'm low in credits right now. If I don't pass any of these classes, I'm doomed. I would probably have to take online school. Yeah, I would probably have to take online school to be honest when I'm 20. Because what I'm planning is staying another year in high school, and then I could just finish up my whole education when I'm 20, and I should be over with it, you know? Oh, 14. Hey, well, happy late birthday, man. I hope you did had a great rest of your day on your birthday. I've been spending a few hours working on a drawing of Hades. Nice, dude. I used to take an hour or two on drawing on like I guess things that I love. Like I used to love drawing Pokemon. So I used to draw like Ash's Green Ninja, which was really amazing. The way I drew it, I took time on like coloring it too. It was super good. I felt like I messed up a little bit of one part of the eye, but it wasn't really that noticeable, so it was still really good. I am at that rip old age of 22, turning 23 in September. Nice, dude. Yeah, I mean, wow, you're pretty young, and that's pretty impressive. All you did, you know. Um, yeah, definitely. I know people in your age usually just like I met people around like that's older and stuff like that. It just seems like they don't have that. I guess yeah, you know, people have their own goals, right? You choose the path that you want to succeed. I guess if you don't want to have a good life, you choose a pretty bad path. Now, if you do have goals and stuff like that, you choose the right hard path though. I see people around like 26, 27 that have like, you know, like work in restaurants or, you know, there would be people that are older because my sister works with people that are like 40 or 50. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like, you know, sometimes they act kind of immature, which I still clearly don't understand people. Like, me, I try to be a professional in my jobs, but it's kind of hard, especially if, you know, people aren't professional back towards you. It's just, I can't really understand people that well, I guess. In seventh grade, school is hard. Well, seventh grade should be easy. You don't really gotta worry about you don't really gotta worry about seventh or eighth grade. High school, you should be worried about, especially in 11th grade. I know 11th grade would be the hardest year, which you're a junior, right? But if you're like a freshman or a sophomore, should be easy. If you're a senior, it'll be a little more easier for you. As long as you complete all your work in on um on high school, you should be able to graduate. Which I do tell people, you know, I'm like, don't be like me. Don't be half. Don't be like rushing stuff or don't be skipping school. Cause I kind of regret things that I did, but I couldn't. I can't blame others. You know, even if I know I could blame someone about it, I'm not gonna blame it on them. You know, it's not their fault. which I didn't really had a good ride. I wasn't in the mental state at that time too. Everything wasn't right for me, but I can't blame nobody about that except myself. So yeah, I'm just trying to start a family, so I am trying my hardest to get my shit. Yeah, I hopefully you do get a family soon. I'm gonna try making the most best edits I've done by lack of motivation for some reason. I would say just try to work on it. Try to like not have nothing distracted. Cause for me, I would always have my laptop and I would get really distracted on that. Try to like maybe if you could like just open your phone, go to the editing and just start doing it. Like actually just start editing. Because once you start editing, yes, you could take a little of a break, but you have to get back up. Like if you start editing, you won't stop. Just like just keep like on your mind. Like I ain't gonna take a break. Like I have to finish this edit. Because I'm like, if you do finish the edit, right? If you finish an edit, then you can take your break. You know. I want to travel and then have kids. I'm gonna travel abroad this September, visiting a few Europe. Then in another year, I'm going to. Oh, nice! Wow, that's really amazing, dude. Yeah, like Europe countries and Japan. Wow, like that actually sounds really cool. I always wanted to live in Japan one day, maybe if it's possible. I know it's possible if I do put the mind into it and the work into it. This year, I got into the Denver School of Arts for sixth grade, and I go into. Oh, really? Wow! Congrats, dude. Are you into like arts or art? Because I know many people are into like drawing. Some other people are into like digital arts, which I still don't understand what's digital arts really. I kind of assume that's just like art in a computer that you gotta like customize. Hey, welcome on in, GameX. How are you doing today, man? Welcome on in. Yeah, I'm just trying to focus on myself too lately. Just been constantly just working right now. Doing YouTube. Like the whole day, like each day, I am just working on YouTube, either doing work, trying to get back from school, because I have like less than 2 weeks basically until I could get 3 or 4 classes, which I'll probably only pass 2 classes to be honest. I know there's a teacher that kind of hates me. Um, yeah, she does not like me. I know she's young, right? And I told my teachers too. I'm like, don't tell her about my situation. Just cause she's young, like she won't completely understand. And she didn't really even understand. She just thought it was an excuse of me not showing up, which I'm telling her, I'm like, it's kind of hard for me to go back now. It's like I'm not in the current mindset. Like people assume that, oh, just because he has his own place, or just because he has like a car, or he has his own place, like he's doing like okay for himself, doesn't mean people just judge too quickly to realize that. I'm like, even if I had that, it's like it's still hard for me to go back. It's like just like I can't. Like it's hard for me. Like I don't. And then next thing you know, like teachers would just talk shit about you. I had a couple teachers who talked mad shit about me. Um, I know like 2 or 3 weeks ago though, I had this one Spanish teacher, which I didn't like him, just because he was just an asshole. He usually was an ass to me. Started yelling at me, shouting at me back then when I had a class with him, and he didn't even help me. So what I did though, I ran into him, right? I did got into a little argument with this kid, which he was kind of bullying my brother. So I kind of like yelled at the kid out loud, And he tried to shush me. I told him, "Don't you?" I was like, "Don't you shush me, kid." And that teacher came up. He tried to be the hero. He tried to like say, "Knock it off," you know. And I looked at him, and I kept yelling at the kid. Then next thing you know, many teachers had to like stop me, right? And I told the guy, and he kept like opening his mouth. That white teacher, well, that Spanish teacher. um, I told him like, hey, like I just told him. Wait, what did I told him again? Oh yeah, I was like, you stay out of this. Like I told him, I looked at him straight up, and I told him, yo, you stay out of this. And he kind of just shut his mouth afterwards. I'm like, bro, don't like be talking to me like that, because he didn't even know the situation, and that pissed me off. And I had like basically I had the whole staff and the whole security on me. I had a security guard and a freaking teacher who tried to like put hands on me, started trying to like grab my arms, and I kind of didn't push. Well, I didn't push back, but I kind of just like told them, "Hey, let me go," or I said I didn't appreciate it, and then they started accusing me of holding them or touching them first. I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna play that card then. So that kind of got me a little more mad, but I was still like being passively aggressive to the kid, which he had teachers kind of covering him just because they thought I was going to do something, but I had everything under control. I wasn't going to hit the kid because I can't. I'm 18, I'm smarter than that. I just had to like scare him, just to not mess with my brother anymore. That's all I can do. But yeah, I basically just had the whole staff, the whole like staff members, every principal, like the principal, the assistant principal, the other principal, security guard, 3, 4 teachers. They still couldn't stop me because I went past them. I didn't even touch them. I just went past them. And then they were trying their best to hold me down. I'm like, no, just don't, just let me go. But yeah, it was just a whole disaster. But you got to speak their language. Oh, I see. Yeah, like I it's like I'm half like look, I could speak Spanish, right? But the class that the Spanish teacher was, it wasn't even real Spanish. It's the Spanish that I don't know. It's like from Spain, I guess, but it's like what? Like it just doesn't make sense for me. Yeah, my sister taught me how to do traditional art. I'm pretty good with drawing and adding details. I have a sister who's really good at art. She made like those like portraits. She made like a Pikachu one, and I don't know. She's really good at drawing though. I know she wants to be into like tattoo designing, which I told her do it. Um, Velas, what edit should I do? You should probably do What about this? Try to do Gear 5 Luffy versus Blackbeard. Like yeah, Gear 5 Luffy versus Blackbeard. I feel like that video would do pretty well. And it's hard. I see your face. Oh, you do. I'm surprised you can see my face right now. Well, that teacher's horrible. All right. Hey, welcome on in, George. How are you doing today? Sorry, I'm just catching up everybody right now. Do a Porsche GT to edit. Okay, and what about a versus edit? My friends. If my friends get in trouble, I take the blame. I think I'm the only one watching, and Ghost, I think, a canvas. Yes, it's a canvas she was doing. Um, oh, but, but yeah, I don't know, just I feel like I even told them too, right? Because I kind of was a little mad and stuff like that. Well, I wasn't that mad. I was just like, okay, why are they like trying to like touch? like they were starting to like grab me and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, they think I'm like a threat, and I'm like, dude, I don't have any weapons, and they think I'm a threat, and I had the whole freaking school just staring at me. I even scared some kids at one point because they were like, oh, th- like everybody was just shocked. I'm like, I wasn't even that mad. I was just telling him what's up, and then he just didn't. I guess teachers thought I was a threat. I really wouldn't be surprised if the police just try to shoot me, bruh. I wouldn't be really surprised if the police try to tase me at that point. I feel like if the police officer did came, I feel like he would try to tase me, which would be like, wow. Like, I would just be flabbergasted at that point. I did try to cool down though. I was like, no, I'm just not having it because I'm like, okay, I'm dealing with shit right now. I have stuff. I'm like, I have personal stuff. I have to work. I have to do everything. And then I don't like, then this. And I'm like, I just told the teachers, you know what? I feel like sometimes you guys don't understand me, which is understandable because you guys never dealt a situation that I dealt with, but like, you guys aren't really that much as supportive, which I only have maybe three teachers that are supported and that does care about me, which I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful to this day that I have three teachers that did gave a fuck about me, but the rest don't. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. If my friends get in trouble, I will take the blame. Yeah, that would be me. Like, if my friend was in trouble, I would always be there. But then sometimes when the tables are turned, who's there to help you, right? Now it depends, right? Maybe like let's just say if there's a whole incident or something, if there's like a 1v5, right? You're the only person fighting against five people, and maybe there's like I'm like, who are gonna be the first people they are gonna call, right? Some people will be loyal, some people won't. This whole world is just I don't know. It's just I don't know. Because there's been times I have to take things to my own hands, but then when the tables are turned, nobody isn't there really. Nobody isn't there to help me. I'm like, wow, what are those friends? But it's whatever. Oh, have you guys did watch that new My Hero Academia season 7? Uh, so I so apparently episode 1 did release, but people said that it wasn't for season 7. So, but I think it was though. So I probably gotta watch that. If you were in a fight, what will you do? Well, if my friend, like, let's just say, right, if any of my friends were in trouble, I would be the first one to be there. Like, because I'm, like, loyal. Like, I would be there even to the point, like, even if we're outnumbered, I would still join, you know? Because sometimes people will see, like, oh, if I'm the only person, we can't handle it, and they would just run off. And it's like, wow, they're just not loyal, you know? It's like, nah, but for me, if it was like if my friend was in trouble and he was the only one, I would be there. I'm like, I don't care if we're outnumbered. No fight with fist. Yes. Yes, I don't know if Blackbeard's gonna be an option because I could actually send you some clips if you want edits. I have some Twixters. I have Blackbeards if you want. No, they're actually really good clips. I could send you them. Maybe after the stream, I could send you some if you want. If you do need, look, actually on my Discord, I will I should actually have a page on like sending clips on like which edits, like, because I have a lot of like good clips that you guys could use for edits. Not much of Blackbeard to Yeah, don't worry. I got you with Blackbeard's clips. They're pretty good though. My school had this dumb rule where one or two people did something wrong, the teacher will talk to the whole class about it and say it in a way that makes it feel like they're blaming everybody else. Yeah, my school used to do that also. If, like, let's just say, right, if my school had a incident of them fighting, there was a fight of a classmate, well, not even the classmate, they're like, oh, to this day, there was two of my classmates fighting in the field or something like that. And you guys shouldn't be fighting. They even have a whole assembly that I'm like, sometimes I feel like people do need to, get taught of a lesson too. Because, like, it's kind of like giving them a reality check, right? Like, I dealt with a lot of people in the past that it's like you got to give them that reality check. It's like, because actually, if you think about it, there's some adults that still act like kids, which is a scary part and really creepy. They try to be like gangster and stuff. It's just like, why? Like, you're an adult. Like, no, that's not like, it's like they have like that still like kid like memory or that kid I don't know, just like a kid's mind. And I'm like, no, like they have it's like you have to give them a reality check because people like their own parents aren't even giving them a reality check. Um yeah, like I had this kid. Okay, back then I was a little kid, right? Um this kid was bullying my sister, and he was a man. Well, no, not a man, but he was the same age as me, right? So me as a kid, right? Me as well, not an older brother, but me as a brother. The thing is, I knew where that kid lived. He didn't live that too far, so I went there, right? I went there myself, and yeah, it didn't go well for the kid. I basically broke his nose to the point that his whole face was bleeding. And I think I kind of got one of like, I think I broke his tooth and it went up his nose. He did complain about it too. The mom had to stop us. The mom was telling me, "Hey, bring your mom." I was like, "Okay." So I brought my mom, and they kind of went back and forth. And my mom was like, "Well, the mom was like, hey, like, my son is bleeding, this and that." And my mom was like, "Well, you teach your son to not bully people, because you know." And I kind of, as a kid too, I was like, never bully people, because look, I used to do that, but then like, well, I didn't do it rarely, but I only did it like maybe when I felt bored. But I'm like, when I got older, no, even in a young age too, I'm like, this shit is not like like it's basically making their lives like more of a hell. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it anymore. So I ended up apologizing to them. I'm like, look, I apologize. Like, it's just not fun. It's not the right thing to. But yes, lesson of the day is don't ever bully people. Like, if you don't want to, just treat everybody that, if you want to get treated good, you get treated good. Like, because bullying sometimes can really affect others. I could see that. Could really affect people. I got a metal bat in the closet. I will use it if I had a fight. Oh man. Now, I would use it if the other opponents did have like weapons. Like, you know, that would probably be it. Yeah, I'm thinking about shaving my entire head right now. Like maybe maybe in this week to be honest, just cuz my hair is starting to itch too much. Like I feel like I have like I don't know, it's just I feel like it's even time for me to like shave everything. I haven't taken a haircut for months now, and I think I need like a fresh new cut, fresh new hair, you know. So I might just cut my entire hair. I broke a kid's nose for making fun of me at one point. That kicked out of. Oh really? Wow. I never got expelled or kicked out. I did get suspended though if I get into fights, but never expelled or anything. Um, I had a incident though. Hey, welcome on in, Orin. Oh, understandable. Are you good day? Hey, welcome on in, DJ. How you doing today, man? I'm assuming you're still streaming, which I will be back into your chat. Hey, I do appreciate it. That means a lot to me. Yeah, I currently just went live right now. Um, that 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 means a lot to me. Three three versus one. Yeah, I have like my computer next to me. I was watching though some Minecraft story mode. Um if you guys don't know what that is, it's a really fun game as a kid when I used to have a PS3, there was a game called Minecraft Story Mode that was barely released, which is a pretty good fun story mode game. Um you customize your own character, right? There's like multiple seasons and stuff like that, and it's like a really good plot and story. So I would recommend you guys to play it. But the thing is, I think each season costs money, which sucks. It really does suck though. But look, if you guys do have Android, there's a way to get all those seasons for free though. I used to do it. A few weeks ago, a sixth grader. Oh yeah, sometimes teachers can actually suspend you for that. Um, but yeah. Well, I'm gonna end the stream, you guys. This was a little short stream. I will be back tomorrow. New short will be coming up soon. Um, yeah, I'll be live back tomorrow around like maybe like 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock Pacific time. So it's gonna be pretty early that I'm gonna go live. I do appreciate all you guys, being here very much, and I appreciate all the new supporters, everybody in my channel. I'm really hoping on getting 3,000 subscribers soon, you guys. We will be making this our YouTube journey. So yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Peace.